Hey, it's Jess from But First Crochet, and today I am going to teach you how to make these adorable polka dot granny squares. So what you will need is some worsted weight yarn in 2 different colors, a color for your polka dot and then a color for your outside border. I am using an H 5.0 millimeter crochet hook. You'll need some scissors and a yarn needle. So start out by grabbing your polka dot color. Begin with a magic circle. So I drape mine over 2 fingers and make kind of like an X in the middle. Grab your hook, come underneath the first piece of yarn and over the second, and pull that up. And kind of pinching that together, let everything fall. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And next we're going to place 7 double crochets in the magic ring or magic circle. This chain 3 counts as our first stitch. So double crochet into the magic circle 7 more times. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was good. So we'll have 8 stitches in total, counting our first chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Tighten up your magic ring. Then you're going to join with the slip stitch at the top of the chain 3 right here. Not in the first stitch, but at the top of the chain 3, slip stitch. And that completes round 1. For round 2, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to double crochet in the same stitch as the chain 3. Then you're going to place 2 double crochets in each of these stitches, or you're increasing in each stitch around. So yarn over into the next stitch, double crochet, then double crochet again in the same stitch, and continue that all the way around. You should have 16 stitches at the end of round 2. All right, I'm at the end of my round 2. So I have 16 stitches around. Remember, the first chain 3 does count as a stitch. And you want to pay careful attention not to place any stitches here. This is your slip stitch from the row before. So you'll want to skip that. And you're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 from the previous round. And that will complete round 2. To begin round 3, just like round 2, chain 3. And again, double crochet in that same stitch as the chain 3. And again, you're going to place 2 double crochets in each one of these stitches around. or you're increasing in each stitch. So there's one double crochet and then another in that same stitch. Continue to increase around, and you will end this round with 32 stitches. I will meet you there. All right, I have one more stitch to go. This is my 32nd stitch going here. Now before you finish this stitch, we're gonna switch colors. So you should have 2 loops left on your hook. Go ahead and cut this yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail, and then grab your border color. For me, I'm using white. And leave a little bit of a tail here. And you're just gonna lay your new yarn right here and finish that stitch. Then you wanna tighten everything up here. So just give that tail a little pull there, and this one. And I like to hold on to these so that I can weave them in as I go. So join with the slip stitch. I'm going to stick my hook in here, but then I'm also going to lay these on top and make my slip stitch to bring this tail up with me. So join with a slip stitch. You're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to double crochet in that same stitch as your chain 3. And again, I'm going to yarn over and put my tails on my hook so I can weave my ends in as I go. You don't have to do this, but it's less work later. So this counts as my first 2 stitches. So we've increased in that first stitch. I'm going to chain 1. And then place 2 double crochets in this next stitch. And I'm still going over top of my tails to weave those in. In the next stitch, place 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, place another half double crochet. In the next stitch, a single crochet. In the next stitch, a single crochet. In the next stitch, a half double crochet. And I think it's safe to drop these tails now, so I'm going to let them fall to the back. In the next stitch, another half double crochet. So you should have your 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the same, those first 2 stitches. So 2 double crochets in the same stitch, chain 1, 2 double crochets in the same stitch, then a half double, single, single, half double, half double. This is turning our circle into a square. So we've reached the next corner. We're going to double crochet in the next stitch. You're going to place another double crochet in the same stitch. So 2 double crochets in this stitch, chain 1, and then 2 double crochets in the next stitch. Then we're just going to repeat that sequence for each side. So now we'll do our 2 half doubles, single, single, half double, 2 doubles in one stitch, followed by a chain 1, 2 doubles in the next stitch. So keep repeating that sequence, and I'll meet you at the end of the round. I've reached the end of the round, and you can see there is my slip stitch. So we're going to join the round with the slip stitch at the top of the chain 3 at the beginning of the round. So join with a slip stitch. So at the end of this round, you should have 40 stitches around and 1, 2, 3, 4 chain 1 spaces in the corner. To begin the next round, we're going to slip stitch in this first double crochet. We're slip stitching to the corner. So here's our corner with our chain 1 space, slip stitch again into that corner space. Next you're going to chain 3. Double crochet back into the corner. Chain 1. And then 2 more double crochets in this corner space. Next you're going to double crochet all the way across till you get to the next corner. But be careful because the first stitch often gets covered up by the corner here. So there should be 10 stitches across here until you get to the next corner. So you have to kind of push this back a little bit to see that first stitch. So go in there, and that's going to be 1 double crochet. Next stitch for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So if you get to this other corner and you've only done 9, more than likely you missed the first stitch over here. So you should have 10 across here plus your 4 double crochets and your chain 1 space in the corner. So we're going to repeat that again all the way around. So again, in our next corner with the chain 1 space, 2 double crochets followed by a chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in that corner space. Good. So then 10 across, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, 10 across. Keep doing that till you reach the other end. I'll meet you there. All right, I've approached my last stitch. There's my slip stitch. There's my last stitch. Then join to the top of the chain 3 with a slip stitch. Chain 1 to fasten off. Take out your hook, and then you should end with 56 stitches and 4 chains in the spaces. So 56 stitches and 4 chains. All right, we almost made it through the video without a child's voice. Here comes a mom. Rye, say hi. She's looking for the dog. Okay, so there is our finished polka dot, and you can do whatever you want with these. I am going to make a blanket, which I will link the pattern below. So if you enjoyed this, take a peek at the pattern, like it, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.